So, um, before I log off, I would like to say that today marks a very dark day, and I was a freshman in college when I, uh, when I heard about the attack on the towers on 9/11. I had gone to my first break. I was actually taking a psychology course, and I walked into the break room, and it's a little cafe area, and students are all over the place. And there were a lot of students who were talking, and there was a lot. It was very raucous, and they always had a radio on in there, like a little black radio, just a little. The cafe guy listened to the radio all the time, and usually it played music, obviously. But there was a student standing in front of the radio, and he was just blank-faced and pale, and his hands were limp, and he was staring, and so I stopped and I tried to listen to what he was listening to, and I heard someone on the radio say, "Oh God, another one, another plane has struck." And I said, "What?" And I looked at somebody next to me and said, "What's going on?" I didn't want to talk to this guy who's obviously freaking out, and they're like, "A plane just crashed into the tower in New York City, at the Twin Trade Towers, the Trade Center." And I said, "What? That's a horrible accident." And that was when I heard, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, another plane has struck. Another plane has struck one of the towers." And the kid who was standing in front of the radio picked it up, and he just held it to his face, and he just stood there, silent. And he never said a word to me. I didn't even know who this kid was, but I could tell. His stillness was trauma. It was hard. And I ran back into my psychology class and spoke to the professor, and I said, "Professor Waugh, 2 planes have struck the trade towers in New York. There's no way this is an accident." And at first he didn't react to me, and I was confused, but this was an older gentleman, and so I didn't understand, how to react. I was about to have some sort of panic attack. I was trying to figure out, what do I need to do? And so after the break, students returned to the classroom, and I was the only one who went into the cafe. I was the only one who heard what was happening. And so, as soon as everyone got into the room, Professor Waugh put his hands up over his head and said, "I need immediate silence." And everyone got quiet. And he goes, "Our country, our nation, our freedom is under attack right now. Class is dismissed. Go home. Go home to your families right now." And I remembered I called my father. God, this was my freshman year in college. I was 17 years old. And I drove home in tears. And I called my father. I called my father and I said, Dad, Dad, what do we do? What do we do? We have to do something. And he's like, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. Come home. So I drove the hour home from my college campus because I was a commuter student. And when I got home, we got a phone call. And it was my Uncle Don, my mother's brother-in-law. And he said, I want you guys to know I'm okay. I did not go to work today. I was called yesterday by my employer and told that if I wanted to, we didn't have a lot going on for the rest of the week. I was about to fly home to Canada on vacation to visit my family. And so my boss told me to go ahead and take off. So I went ahead and I bumped our flights up, I changed our flights, and we left for Canada this morning. When we landed, is when we heard about the attack. And the office that the first plane struck was 3 floors below my uncle's office. All of his co-workers were killed, and his boss. Especially now, with coronavirus and all of that, you need to make sure you live each day as if you don't have tomorrow. So, that's my emotional end to this stream, but I really hope that everyone will eventually come together over all of this and realize that there's more to life than survival. There's more to life than appearance. And there's more to life than fitting in. I think that's one reason why I love this game, because it's set in a future where we aren't our own enemies as humans. And that's how it should be. So, peace out, love each other, and stay healthy. Wear your mask.